Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the House of Prophets YouTube channel. Today we are reviewing and judging Season 18, Episode 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
And we got another design challenge.
I'm so excited, y'all.
Well, I am Trisha Can.
I'm Christi Da Vinci, and who do we have as our special guest today?
It's Dan.
Just Dan. Man of the house.
Man of the house. We have 3, girl.
We know who's the man.
Why are there 4 men?
Why are there so many men?
No, that was a comment we got in the denim video, but there was only 3 men in it. And so we went, yeah, just seriously. No. But, I mean, what a spicy episode.
This was crazy.
So we start the episode off. Mandy Mango has just gone home.
Right.
The tensions are kind of high. Athena and Mia are pissed. What are y'all's opinions?
I love when the girls are mad. I'm sorry. Like, it's giving us good TV. Like, y'all are gonna get over it. This is one period in your life that happened like a year ago. Like, you're fine. But, like, I just love when a girl is able to be upfront and honest about how she feels in the moment.
Yes.
Like, tell its sister.
Because I very much am on Mia's side of, like, she crossed the boundary without knowing. But this girl has taken every opportunity to annoy every single person in that room.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't have that double standard.
No. Like, if you dish it, you gotta take it.
I also agree with Mia that I think Mandy should have stayed. In my uneducated and non-drag doing opinion, I favored Mandy in that lip sync, and to see her go home when I don't think she should have was upsetting, so I kind of get where she's coming from in this moment.
And for the challenge, they have to, of course, it's a design challenge. They have to each get assigned a runway, or not a runway, but
A
like
red carpet
a
moment.
famous red carpet moment. And they have to match up the two, and they're judged in pairs. So what do y'all, like, if you had to get any 2 celebrities, who would y'all want to get?
Like, from that board or just in general?
From the board, and then maybe since some of them are crunch.
Okay, I would want number 1, Zendaya. Bitch, the metal, and I think if I was there, I would have been the only one who could have worked with metal material.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have loved to have gotten that. And it would have put my partner at an immediate disadvantage.
Girl, you would have torn those bitches up.
Yeah.
That would have been...
Zendaya Dune, like, you don't eat a lot of things, but you did eat that.
Yeah, you tore that so fiercely. One of the, probably my favorite, if not my top 3 red carpet looks of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What would you have paired with that, though?
Girl, now you're asking too much. I would have let Faye choose.
Well,
like, what would you have chosen?
Not the metal.
Well, clearly.
No, honestly, I feel like the J-Lo dress was probably the easiest because it's the simplest silhouette, and it's also just like a green fabric.
I know you love a deep V too.
Yeah, and it's just a deep V and then a flowy dress. So you can kind of play with that, which we see later, which they both did very well. So I think that complements a lot of things. So that would be the easiest to jumpstart the second one.
What about you, Miss Christy Lynn?
I mean, obviously Gaga and Britney. Obviously, because I've done those looks before, essentially. Yeah. Like, I made a gown out of jeans. I've also, like, recreated fully Lady Gaga's meat dress. Yeah. It was for Survivor Season 7. I tore. We can put it over Dan's face so you can see. I tore. I hand painted it, hand sewed it, and everything. So gorgeous. I mean,
meaty mommy.
Meaty mommy.
Well, I do appreciate about this episode is RuPaul doesn't really give the girls an inch. She's like, pick your bestie, which I would be like, okay, like if I was there with Christy, I'd be like, oh girl, I'm so excited. You know, little did we know we should have separated because that's how you take out the weaklings. But they get paired up. We get Brier and Juicy. Athena's pissed about it. Athena gets Darlene. And then we get Discord and we get Jane Don't, which their aesthetics kind of go together, so that makes sense. And then we get Sierra Mest in Kenya. Mm-hmm. And then, am I forgetting a couple?
You're forgetting Nene and Mikey.
Oh, Nene and Mikey.
And then Mia and...
Oh, and Vita Von Star. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Not me forgetting the girls. But, so, you know, they teamed up, and I feel like most of them are friends. Makes sense.
It's a few weeks into the competition. They've had, you know, a little bit of time to get to know each other. I know I am, like, a very, like, I'll meet someone and you're my best friend. Like, if we click, you can just feel that vibe. I've always been very good at making friends. So, like, I feel like I would have someone by that point, like, if I didn't know anyone. But I'm sure, like, even at that point, a lot of the girls at least have seen someone on social media.
Yeah.
Like, we follow everyone now. If you're, like, on Facebook and you're a drag queen, you have 5,000 friends and they're, like, all of the drag queens and, like, random chasers that add you and message you at 3 a.m. So, like,
you get chasers and message you at 3 a.m.?
I get chasers and message me around the corner from Trust.
7-Eleven. I will say, one thing that shocked me was Brier grabbing Juicy so fast, because it almost seemed malicious in the fact that, Juicy and Athena would have picked each other. So the fact that she grabbed onto Juicy and said, before she could even get to Athena.
But who would have Brier been with otherwise? Brier had no other friends in that room.
Was Juicy her friend?
More than
anyone else. Yeah.
They were kind of like the young girls together, even though they're both like my age.
But in comparison, yeah, that is true.
Sometimes I forget I'm not 21 anymore. And I'm like,
we're old, bitch.
I'm like, I've been doing drag for almost 10 years.
I hit my 10 year this year.
Next year's mine. The struggles of being a teen queen. Yeah. You're a grandma by the time you're,
the struggles of cross-dressing in your basement as a teenager.
And people will, like, start drag in their 30s.
It's crazy. True. The idea of somebody starting drag now, I'm like, why even do it?
Yeah.
Because, like, when you're young, it's like, ooh, I'm super,
I'm agile, I'm flexible.
Exactly.
This is the peak fitness I'm gonna be. Like, I couldn't imagine trying to get my splits now. Like, I would not have them if I wouldn't have attempted to, or, like, had been doing splits when I was, like, growing.
That's real. I just stretched a bit, and then I just started jumping into them. Once I got down a certain amount, I just started jumping into them. Jump. And I was able to do a split then.
Dan, are you going to do a jump split for us?
Nope, I never started drag, and I don't plan on it.
Okay, no more Dana. Oh, we can talk about Athena messing up her outfit 8 times. Okay, Miss Athena, she had sewn us 4 different gowns. She took everything that she had in her box and Darlene's box, and then made 4 different outfits that she ends up going with the first one. What how do y'all feel about this?
She was putting that seam ripper to work. She was not letting go of that seam ripper the whole time.
My girl was I was like, girl, you are doing the most. Like, just put the dress together and embellish it at this point. Because at the beginning, I feel like at the very beginning of the show, she has like a made dress. And then that dress ends up being the dress she wears. But it takes us so long to get there. It takes us 3 dresses to get there.
And it didn't need it. And also, I still didn't even end up really liking them.
There's things she could have done with her time, making other looks that she ended up not using, that could have elevated what she made to the point where I think it would have been more serviceable than it
was. If she had spent the time more wisely. Everyone gets the same amount of time.
Use it more wisely, maybe.
I'm sorry.
I love that line.
He ate that.
Jeffrey
ate that. He got crucified for it. I don't get it because she looked fucking bad.
She looked bad. She looked like a witch.
I will never get over how bad Jimbo looked.
Season 1 of Canada.
Yeah. It was one of the my god. Money and
I've ever seen someone have.
Girl.
Okay, so we got our first duo up, Brier and Juicy, and they had the Lil Nas X recreation and they had the Rihanna recreation. So how do we feel about this neon fantasy that they were giving us?
I mean, honestly, they got like a fun color scheme. Like,
actually, why am I wearing the color scheme?
Literally, like pink and yellow. It's so good. Like, there's a lot you could do with this. It's a very interesting like mashup. I really like the Lil Nas X like red carpet.
I do too. I love a good like chains and belt kind of look, and I feel like that was a look that showed boys you don't have to wear a boring suit to these shows.
Please. And also, I love pink. So that's an easy sell. Love pink.
I wish that someone had leaned into the cowboy a little bit more of it all. Just because I think it would have been out of the box. I do think that Juicy leaning into the Rihanna silhouette really lent itself well. Whereas Brier kind of went a little more abstract with it, and I think that was part of her downfall. But I would have loved to see someone go cowboy, like bring it there, because it's one of the only kind of themed looks, I would say. So I feel like it was a missed opportunity.
But if it's Rihanna or cowboy, I'm choosing Rihanna.
That's fair.
I don't know, maybe that's me.
But I'm like, it's not even my favorite Rihanna look.
Mm-hmm. You don't love.
I love it.
That. That's
I still love it
because I love the color yellow. She took up so much space at that place. It's like that one in the Cardi B red, like puffer jacket dress thingy. Like those are the two that I think are like two runways that can never ever like you know how much those cost.
I mean, Cardi also always looks good. She's always dressed in fucking like the most insane couture you've ever seen in your life, like
a body like
Mugler. Like, don't piss me off. Except please do, because you're so gorgeous and iconic, and not a maggot.
Real, same thing. Yeah, I didn't really like Brier's take on the collab of them. I definitely think Juicy was the stronger look of the two. And Juicy's wasn't even like that great. But honestly, whatever Jane did to help Juicy, she really tore it up because Juicy was put together. There was no like immediate flaws. She just looked well put together.
Yeah, she looked good. And like as far as Brier's, I like the colors, but I just wish like there was more creativity and thought put into like the silhouette and like doing something cool. It just felt like it was like, I don't know, the lines weren't satisfying to me. Like I wanted a little bit like more interest. I was just kind of like, oh yeah, I guess like.
Especially when you see a catsuit done so well, just a couple people later, it's hard to excuse. Not even because the fit is gorgeous. But it's just the
beautifully constructed. But yeah,
was it because the gooch came open?
We'll get to her. We'll get to the gooch opening.
Well, we got a whole lot to talk about, Brian.
There's a lot of holes in the outfit.
I see a hole here. I see a hole there.
Everywhere you look.
Everywhere you look, there's a hole.
And also the shoe, like I hate when it's like it goes to the ankle and it cuts off, and there's barefoot and then a pump. Hate it.
Yeah. You don't love a little barefoot moment?
No, I hate a legging into a pump. It's just so tacky to me. Tacky. I hate it.
Up next, we have Jane Doe and Discord Adams. And they had a Sarah Paulson fashion runway, and they had a Cher runway. Which, honestly, I feel like the pairing of the two was amazing. I think that having two very spiky looks and then a black with an accent color is really fun. I do think that Discord looked better on the mannequin than it did on her. And Jane is just an amazing seamstress. I think we've seen that several times now. And she really showed her fashion knowledge. She showed her references. And the fact that she's able to do that pretty much out of thin air with random material she was given and still make something cohesive, make something fashionable, and something that has a clear callback to both looks, I think was astounding.
Yeah, I really love the flares on Jane Doe's hips. I think she really did a great job there. I think that, like, for me, this wasn't my favorite color combo, but there's not much any of us could do for this. Oh, you love the neon black with that weird greenish yellow?
I mean, it works. Black goes with everything. Yeah. And, like, it's a cool, like, it's two edgy looks.
It's very Muppety.
Because, like, you could use the zip ties to, like, a cool, like, because it's a zip tie dress, right?
Yeah. But I don't know if they had zip ties because I didn't see either of them have zip ties on their outfits.
That is weird though. Like,
they
why
gave her
they
like
give them
faux fur, and and then Discord. Sorry, let me get into Discord really fast because I think that something needs to be said because what La Roach said was not cute about a man in a dress, but I will say if you're good at sewing, you know how to make an outfit create a silhouette, and she does not know how to do that. And so I don't appreciate like the like weird like gender comments because like you just don't know people's identities and stuff like that. But this could have been a lot more flattering, and I think that there's ways like she took time to basically take a piece of fabric and cut holes in it. Like it was not that complicated. She could have done more to make it fit her better.
Totally agree. Because as like someone who like I don't have wide hips. you have to know how to dress your body, and it just didn't seem like even the structure, like Trisha said, you can structure something to give you shape. That's what garments have been up until fast fashion recently. Like clothes used to also shape you. That used to be like a normal thing. But like even beyond that, it's just like you can do something where you puff out, like maybe with like a skirt to bring out the hips, or like do an A-line so it like rounds you out more, or do more strategic cutouts. Like it's not necessarily about the body, it's about how you dress the body. And there are just like certain lines that you can hit that look good on everyone. You just have to adjust where the lines are.
I agree. I fully agree. Yeah, it just was a taste issue for me, and it was giving very droopy, as Dan said. So yeah, for me, Jane Don't was the clear winner. Like, tore those bitches between Discord and her.
I also have to say the looking like Cher, walking like Sunny comment tore me.
Bro, Sunny could walk more graceful than that.
Yeah.
In his little bob. His little rhythm, girl. The walk, I literally, like, I want to burn the walk. Burn the walk.
Cam, they made a whole overlay just for her walk for this show. That is such a slap in the face, but it's so funny.
And so funny. The fact that they brought it up to her and it is now, like, either going to get dramatically worse or maybe a little bit better. But unless you're literally doing the Fosse, like, bitch, you don't look good. Like,
no, I just need a little bit. I just need a little, like, hips forward, shoulders back, but not, whole body parallel. Like, why are we at a 45-degree angle down the runway?
Yeah.
Up next, we have Mikey Meeks and Mimi Coco, who had to do a collab between J-Lo and that other woman.
Who's that other? Oh.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, Maga Minaj.
Rough.
I mean, they didn't know when they did, so I can't really be mad at anyone.
No.
Yeah, I disagreed with the winner this week of these two. I dramatically thought Mikey ate Mimi, and I thought Mimi looked good. And I think that her bodysuit is an example of how a bodysuit should be made compared to Brier. It had the shoulder pads. It was made so incredibly. But to me, Mikey, I don't know what it is about Mikey. She's just really coming through the cracks for me. I think that she really gives me a gorgeous drop.
I disagree completely. Well, not completely. I thought Nene tore Mikey. I was a little I was underwhelmed. It was constructed well, but I just didn't like the pieces together. I loved the gown. Like if it was no blue part up here, I would have liked it more if it was maybe open. And I also thought the hair could have been better. It just didn't seem like the updo was done. Maybe she was doing it in a rush because they don't have a lot of time, but it looked like she did it fast.
It is her own hair too, so there is that whole aspect of it's not like a wig where you just takes you 5 minutes to glue it on. It's like she had to put her hair up and stuff, so she probably was rushing.
I mean, I can do that in 5 minutes. You just got to put it in a ponytail and hairspray it and hair dry it for 2 minutes and then drawstring it on.
Well, okay. Christi coming out with the tutorial on the House of Prophets.
But, not to drag her. But, sometimes it can take longer. Sometimes I have to redo the ponytail. But it never... that's my fast option. When I don't want to have my bangs out, and I just put them up, put on my little ponytail, and I run out the door.
Okay.
I'd be the tiebreaker.
You're the tiebreaker. Who won this to you?
Let me lead with, if these two were judged as a group, or if everyone was judged as a group, in my opinion, I think these two would have won. Because I think that they were the most neck and neck in terms of fit, styling, just across the board. I think that these two looked the most cohesive and both really did a 50-50 reference of both looks.
Oh girl, break the tie. Break the tie. Say that we don't care if you think they were both good.
I think that Mimi had the better look. I'm sorry, Trisha, I'm sorry. Yeah. I just think that, again, it's the fact that the bodysuit was impeccable. I think that the cut of the fabric really matched the J-Lo, and even just the placements of the rest of the green fabric matched the rouging on it. And the Nicki Minaj look is just all leopard print, so you can't really mess that up. And like Christi said, the blue of Mikey's is just the one thing that took me out because it looked so out of place. But again, the rest of the ground was gorgeous. I just think Mimi took both elements and made them look really good together.
I will say, like, Mikey was painted down.
Always
This
is.
You know,
I think I just like Mikey's styling better.
Yeah.
I think for me, that's where it really sold. So I don't know. I mean, I get it though. Like,
but
it was
real.
very close.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And I think if, like, you made the outfit that Mikey was wearing, it would look better.
Oh, well, she did say she doesn't know how to sew, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's real. You
I'll
also have,
take
like,
it
a better
then.
eye.
I'll
like,
take
in that
it. I like the blue. I don't know. I just like the weird little things she chose to do.
I wish it was just tied in somewhere else.
Yeah. I agree. I would have tied it in somewhere else. Maybe made like a slit and made like a pantyhose out of that. I don't know, something. Next, we have Kenya Pleaser and we have Sierra Mist. They got the Lady Gaga meat dress, and then they got Britney Spears' denim look with Justin Timberlake. So,
the best combo.
Yeah, I would say arguably the best like random choices by like picking. This was the best duo for sure. I think the color combo of blue and red are so striking that both really got their chances in the sun in both of their costumes. I again think that this one was close. I think that Sierra definitely put her little twists on it that definitely took hers over the edge. Specifically, I loved her being bound as meat, like inside the denim, because it really kind of reminds me of like how I feel in regular clothes. Meat. Like I do feel bad for Kenya here because I genuinely think she made a very good outfit. I just think it didn't look like either of the references.
I think for me it boils down to the fact that the fabrics they were given for the Gaga look just was not good enough.
It wasn't meat.
And that's not their fault. It's not. You can only do so much with red pleather, and I think both of them did great jobs with the difficult material that they were given. It's not meat.
Yeah. And like I will say, as someone who's like recreated the meat dress look, I did have to hand paint it. Like I found some like stretchy kind of glittery fabric from the fabric store that I was like, I don't know if this is gonna, because like how do you make that out of fabric and like make it look convincing or like the reference? But then you just like kind of paint like the little fat parts in the meat, and it like really does like make a big difference. But then also you have to know like how to paint and like
Thankfully, she only needed this much white paint.
yeah, exact. Just a dollar.
She just needed a little dollar.
Just a dot or two. Have you ever painted stretch fabric?
No, girl, but I'm pretty sure it would soak into it.
It soaks. My first Starry Night like gown that I made that Abigail bought. Like my first Starry Night dress was a stretch gown, and like obviously this doesn't matter for the episode, but like crazy. Like it soaked up so much paint. I just painted over like multiple days because it was like the first one just soaked right into it. It didn't make anything.
And Starry Night's hard because it's all the.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to redo all of the brush strokes. Yeah.
But then the layers kind of helped with the illusion too.
And probably because
you get to like see the strokes,
the build up, and
they're not like blend. I thought Kenya did a great job too. Like I totally agree that I did feel bad that she got like judged so low because I think she looked amazing. Maybe I would have done like a hat or fascinator or something. I don't know. Maybe different hair, whatever. But the outfit itself was done really well.
The hair was rotted actually.
Like I would have done
the wrong color.
Yeah, it needed to be like red or like I don't know, just like a natural color.
Give me. I wish she would have been brunette or black hair with this. I feel like either of those would have really just like showed that her styling taste was like. Because I think Kenya's gorgeous. I think she looks gorgeous most of the time, but I feel like she sometimes struggles on her styling, her hair choices, stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it's also hard to go against someone like Sierra, who was selling her garment just to the tens.
And she has a brand.
Yes, and she's so good, and she actually like makes her shit. Like she did such a good job. So proud of Sierra this week. Like she tore. Loved the fascinator.
Poor Sierra.
It's just unfortunate to see two people who didn't do bad go against each other in a lot of these matchups because someone's inevitably in the bottom. So you don't really. You didn't lose. You just didn't win. Next up, we have Vita Von star and Mia star with a Lil Kim reference and a Katy Perry reference.
Okay, the stars.
And let me say, I think Vita washed the girls in every aspect. And while I love that Mia really kept true with the reference of the Lil Kim runway, I and she said it in the workroom too. She said, "I'm against the bitch who can sew and I can't." And you know what? I think it's real to just admit that and just move on with your day.
Yeah,
She at least tried.
she did.
I can't say I liked Mia's, but she did try. I think that again, styling was her enemy because that weird little woo 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 in the front, maybe that did not need that, or it needed to go around her, or like it just didn't give the effect I think she thought it was gonna give. It just looked like a tortured string across her dress that had seen troubled days. I had some definite issues with Mia's, and I agree. I was happy she stayed true to Little Kim, but there was nothing else I could really fully forgive other than that there was a sleeve on there, and I was put on decently.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Vita tore
the other
so
girl.
good. The only thing I'll really say for Vita's is I wish that like white, like little decoration, little fabric part on the front hit the floor too.
I agree, and I wish the dress was lined.
Yeah.
I could just tell it wasn't because you could kind of
4 hours, girl.
Bro, I could have lined it.
I've seen it happen.
I was like, I can sew in 24 hours. Trust, I could have lined it. She did it fantastic though.
Yeah.
Like if I was looking around the room, I wouldn't have lined it either. I would have taken a nap.
No, literally.
So I'm like
Aiden Zane on the couch.
That would have been me if I was Vita in that group of girls. Like I would have been like, okay, well, I'm done. Like, so I'm not too mad. I just like, if she would have had a week with this, it would have been so sickening. But like the one day was fierce.
Yeah. Up next, Darnell Mitchell and Athena Diener. Up next, we have Athena Dion. I almost said Darnell Mitchell. Up next, we have Athena Dion and Darlene Mitchell giving Kim K and Zendaya.
And Mama, what a combo. I mean, metal with florals.
Hate. Oh. Nasty combination. And I didn't like either of the looks. Spoiler.
Oh, spoiler. Not spoiler.
I didn't hate them. I didn't like them.
Okay, you're like not wrong, but in my opinion, Darlene was so sickening that she kind of mothered a little, and I think that she was kind of robbed in this challenge. I don't know.
Robbed what? A bottom placement? I'm kidding.
No, she was robbed. Yeah. That bitch deserved the top. Well, she deserved the high save. She deserved to be like in the winning category, but safe.
Agreed.
Because I thought, like, I don't know. I thought
it was my favorite of the two.
The way she used the metal details definitely made it like stronger than this tacky fabric Athena made her whole dress out of.
Because like if you get, obviously you can't get fucking a metal workshop like Mugler look like Zendaya had. Okay, that's so much money. They're not going to spend that. But if you have metallic fabric, you have to figure out a way to use it that looks like interesting. Like you could have patterned out pieces that kind of looked like the kind of silhouettes of the armor and still like made it fabric. I don't know, but like I just wasn't satisfied with either. Like I feel like Darlene's was very well constructed, but I just did not like. But maybe it's the fabric. I don't know. I just wasn't. I was like, it's it's a look. It's well made. It's just like not like it's not singing singing to me. It's not singing to me.
Why wasn't there a baby in the oven?
Why was there a baby?
Well, I'm not that kind of oven. I'm in her love in oven.
For me, it boiled down to, I think that Darlene just showed off the angularity of the Mugler outfit better, where the whole Zendaya outfit is angular, it's futuristic, it has such like an iconic shape to it, whereas Athena was just wearing a dress. And like I appreciate that there was horsehair at the bottom of the dress and at the bottom of the unlined cape. But I think that using that metallic fabric as just a dress, whereas Darlene really used the metal to accentuate parts of her body in the same way that the original Mugler look does. I think that for that reason specifically, she should have won just because it really referenced both looks better. And while I do agree that they were probably the weakest pair combined, I just think it should have gone to Darlene.
Yeah.
I agree.
So this week, our top 3 was Jane Don't, it was Vita Vonti's Star, and it was, who was our third one? It was Nene. And Nene, I mean, I'm going to leave that in low-key because that's how I feel about it, low-key. Yeah. I just don't think Nene should have been in that top 3. Then our bottom 3 is Discord Adams, right, Briar Blush, right, and Kenya Pleaser.
Wrong!
Questionable.
Incredibly questionable. And this is where I feel like Darlene should have won that because it should have been Athena safe, but a fierce low safe. With love and respect, I think that Kenya's look, construction wise, and silhouette wise, and pertaining to the challenge wise, washed Athena. And it is unfortunate that she was against Sierra, who I also think should have been on the top.
She was. Oh wait, it was Sierra. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Y'all are liars.
Girl, you're asking the wrong girl. I mean, I would have put her in the top regardless. And she was.
Yeah.
And she was. And Sierra tore. Like, that look was so good.
Yeah.
And also, like, what a great pairing. So good.
It's just unfortunate that Kenya had to fall because Sierra did so well, whereas I feel like there were people who somehow did worse. Anyways.
Oh. Well, real. I mean, yeah, I thought placements were kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
This week, I thought that there's definitely an advantage of splitting the girls up into pairs of 2 and then getting to choose, because then you can kind of control the narrative all more. I didn't love how everything was judged, but I wasn't there. Maybe in person things were better or worse.
Maybe. But the winner of the challenge ended up being Vita, which I totally agree. She kind of ran these girls through the mud. She tore them.
Yeah, she definitely deserved that win.
Definitely.
And it's her first.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
which it doesn't feel like it because she's been such a presence in a way that I'm glad to see she's getting her flowers. Hopefully we're seeing more of her.
Exactly. And she's been doing consistently well, so hopefully it's even more up from here.
This also marks Jane's 4th time in a row in the top, which is crazy. Because her track record is literally like high win, high.
Okay,
which for this early is really good and also very impressive.
Yes. I'm really excited for her.
A big shout out to Miss Jane Don't for tearing this season up, because without her, what would we be doing?
She has been so close to a win so many times, so it's like, ooh, it's just great to see her up there.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, Trisha, who was your crunch? What was like your least favorite of the week?
My least favorite, it's so hard going through them all, but I think I have to give my least favorite to Brier. I hate to do that to the girl who passed out on us, which we didn't even really talk about fully. But yeah, I hated the trim around the cape. It was a bodysuit with a cape that was just a rectangle with a head hole. So I do have to give my boot of the week, my chop hoe of the week, to Brier.
I would agree.
Personally, I stand by. I think Athena's was my least favorite. I don't disagree with either of you, but I do think that the catsuit was impressive. And she is my New England sister. She's from New England, and so am I. So I root for her. Does the salt in the wound for Athena's was her winning over Darlene for me. And I'm just trying to get my lick back for my girl Darlene.
Or Discord.
Discord was so bad this week too. She was low-key saved from the bottom by production, because it should have been her and Brier in that bottom too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Off the record, I think the only reason she wasn't in the bottom was because Brier probably would have sent her home.
And they wanted to see that girl walk.
Yeah. And they did not want Brier around anymore.
She took that special finger and she walked it right out of there.
Did you agree with the bottom two being Kenya and Brier?
No, it should have been Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been Discord.
Should have been Discord.
Should have been Mark China.
But let's talk about something a little, more positive. Who was your favorites of the week? Who was your number one favorite?
I think for me, my number one favorite was probably Sierra, just because she was able to do the challenge really well and still make it herself while making it three other people. So I think that in itself, construction, runway, presentation, all of it, made it my favorite of the week.
Honestly, I agree. And not just because it's, Gaga and Britney, but like, it's so good. I love how she used the materials and interpreted it in her drag. You got the references. You could tell that it was like, oh, like, I get that that's supposed to be like me. Because there was also, like, I think there was some, like, highlights in the fabric that she got that kind of, like, gave, like, the fat and the meat to kind of, like, break it up a little bit. I loved the mug and the fascinator. I think, like, head to toe, like, I would scroll on Instagram and like that photo first.
Mm-hmm.
Real. I think my number one is going to be Jane Doe. I know it's controversial.
Real.
It's different. But I just really liked the silhouette she made. I thought it was made very cleanly. I didn't like the color combo, but again, like I said earlier, I had no say in that, and neither did she. Mm-hmm. So, well, she kind of did. She should have had. Wait, who got the neon of the two of them?
Not her. She got the chair.
Fuck Discord Adams. Not kidding. No,
well,
I'm just kidding.
Not really.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Yeah, she screwed Jane this week with the color combo.
Also, not to say that Vita didn't tear those girls, because on the runway, I think that she was the clear winner.
Yeah.
It's just one of those, like,
personal.
For me, it was just the way Sierra sold her garment that was just, it was almost Gaga-esque in a way, which I really, really love.
Because every time you saw Gaga on her red carpet back then, she said, every time, like, she had her, like, moment. You know what I mean?
No, and she was giving that the entire time.
Down.
Well, we let these girls kind of have it this week.
We did, and I'm sorry. Like, I promise y'all are all amazing, and you're famous, and we're nobodies, so you should be fine.
Exactly.
Like, you'll live, and you'll be paid much more than any local drag queen ever will, so.
Yeah. Well, some local.
Well,
I was about to say, Miss Lucy still makes a coin.
Down, but that's flip.
Not to talk about her money.
Love her. No, exactly. But, like, she's paid what she deserves, and she could be paid more, honestly. I just say give her all the money. She knows what to do with it.
Yeah. Next week we got a talent show. What would y'all do? What would you do for your talent show, Dan, since we won't have you here next week?
If I was doing a talent show, I would make water.
Okay, well, you heard it here. Thank y'all for coming to the House of Profits channel.
Is it too late to edit him out?
Somebody get this bitch off the set. No. No, like, comment, and subscribe, though. And let us hear what y'all thought about these outfits. Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? Do you want Dan back for another episode? Let us know.
Be back for the finale.
Oh, I think so. Oh. I'm blowing a kiss. We can blow a kiss.
Smash all the buttons. Unless you're, I don't know.
Gay. Unless you're gay.
I was going to say that.
No, say it. Unless you're gay.
Unless you're gay.
Yeah. You don't want to be gay, do you?
You don't want to be
so
gay,
like and subscribe.
Exactly. I'm going to tell your mom.
Okay.